What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. This is going to be a different type of content. Today we're coming at you with the One Piece TCG 3 Captains collector box, where it came out recently and we get some content with it. So let's check it out real fast. We got this cool deck box. Kinda can see everything going on here. We got Kid right here. We got Law right here. Got Luffy on the front. That's the main man. So now let's open everything up. So starting off, we got the red purple Luffy divider along with, you know, the Law and the Kid on there. The three captains bundle coming together at you real quickly. Starting off, we got Law, the Trafalgar Law card. My personal favorite, the red purple Luffy card. And then along with that, we have Eustace Captain Kid. Going into the next one, we got this 10 cost Monkey D. Luffy, which is a blocker KO that can kill one of your opponent's characters in 10k or less. And then after that, we got the Trafalgar Law card. You already know the purple set coming out. Looks like it's going to be a 5k with 4 HP going into the purple decks that are coming out. And then right here, we got Eustace Captain Kid in the house. 7 cost, 8k character, you know, along from the actual leader himself. And then along with that, we have, it's looking like a redesigned art for the Rush Zoro card. I'm pretty happy with that. You know, I actually use Zoro as my other deck. So I'm happy to say that there are 4 of them in here. And then this is also the Searcher Nami, so it looks like they're giving you all the top tier cards in this one. So far I definitely recommend it. Give you 4 of those. And then, oh, a Rush Sanji card too. Honestly, I'm kind of liking the content. So as you can see, it's going to be a 6k, and the passive is the character with 5k or more power. Like if your opponent plays one, then you're able to get Rush on Sanji, which is going to be a really good combo if you have Luffy and Zoro in the mix, especially the Rush kind. And then we got Jinbei, and then for a Don, you can nerf an opponent's character by 2k, so that's probably going to be useful against, you know, yellow or just characters that can get a lot of health on the field. Killer going into the Kid Pirates here. Looks like it's going to be a 6k 5 HP card focused on killing one of your opponent's rested characters. So probably going with the rest effect here with the combo. And then we got Heart Pirates of Shachi and Penguin. I actually don't know too much about them, but here's a card art for reference. Shachi and Penguin. Aside from that, we got more Heart Pirates, Jean Burt, which it looks like he's a 5k, and add up to 1 Dawn for your card, uses active. We got 4 of him. Then we got Heat, a 4k 3 cost on the field return. When a Dawn card on your field return to your Dawn deck, this character gains 2k. So another 3 cost that can probably do some damage. We also got Beppo. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If not, you know, don't go after me too hard. Aside from that, we got Wire, which is another Kid Pirates. So all in all, solid pool. And then we got another red event for the Straw Hat crew. Got the Gum Gum Giant Sumo Step. And this says up to 1 of your leader character cards gain 2k battle, and one of your opponents. Oh, and you can KO an opponent's character with 2k or less. Punk Vice, which is rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less, and add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. So I'm looking at the rest here, and it looks like we have about 1 card left, and it is a 5 cost. And it is the Gum Gum Kong Gatling, which means that you can KO your opponent's character if it has 7k or less cost. So overall, from the pools in this deck so far, it seems like there's going to be a decent amount of cards that are able to like reach that, you know, above 5K threshold. And it seems like this deck is sort of giving red some answers to these high, you know, damage cards later in the game. So what that tells me, as someone who's like, I'd say casually into the One Piece TCG, like it's not something that I actively compete in quite yet. You know, in the future I actually might be open to going to tournaments for the game. That's a conversation that's, you know, for some time later. But overall, I think that this like deck change and the 3 set of leaders overall are going to be a good way to spice up the meta, because for the next set, I originally thought that Purple Luffy was going to be the best card, but it seems like Sakazuki has overpassed him. So it'll definitely be like good to have Red Purple Luffy in your arsenal, because it seems like he does good against Sakazuki. But my personal reason for having Red Purple Luffy as like a priority in my deck is going to be because he synergizes really well with Gear 5. I've seen decks do well that are running like 4 different kinds of Gear 5 in them. So as for me, I'm personally super biased for that. I absolutely love Luffy, if you couldn't tell. You know, got him in the background. You got the Gum Gum Fruit buzzing back there, lighting up, if you couldn't tell. So I'm personally going to be trying out Red Purple Luffy and seeing if I like it along with Purple Luffy. And I think I'll play Zoro alongside it just to sort of keep the consistent flow going. But pretty much I just wanted to go over this pack and, you know, so everyone here can see, is this something that I want to get? Is this something that's worth buying? Because I believe it's around $30. But for what it's worth, you do get 3 pretty solid leaders all in their own right, especially if you're a fan of Law or Kid. I think it's definitely a worth buy if you're into those 2 characters at all. And before we go, I think I'll give you all one good last look at the 3 leaders. So here's Kid. He has 5 HP, and if you have 4 more life cards, give this leader minus 1k power. And when attacking, you can use 1 Dawn, or Dawn minus 1. You may return the specified number of Dawn cards from your field to your Dawn deck, and the leader gains 2k during the turn. Along with Law himself, activate main once per turn. You may return a specified number of Dawn cards from your field to grow your Dawn deck. Place up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 3k power less at the bottom of owner's deck, and play up to 1 character cost with 4 less from your hand. So it looks like Law is going to be able to place a card to the bottom of the deck, while along with playing a card that's 4 cost or lower. And then Red Purple Luffy is going to have 6k power and 3 life, so he's going to be pretty fragile here. But something that's good about him is that if you have 0 Dawn cards on your field or 8 or more Dawn on your field, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active, right? So that's going to go back to synergizing it with Gear 5 Luffy, because whenever you play Gear 5 Luffy, you are going to have 0, and if you're, you know, a Dawn or 2 away from Gear 5 Luffy, then you're able to play the passive that Red Purple Luffy gives you, and it might, you know, be the thing that gets you to 10. So all in all, once again, I just want to say thank you so much for watching if you got to this point, and definitely let me know in the comments if One Piece content overall, One Piece TCG, One Piece show, anime itself, is something that you'd be interested in seeing more often, because I definitely wouldn't be against doing more content like this in the future. But all in all, I want to say thank you everyone, have a great day, Scoobert Doobert, and I'll definitely be seeing y'all around. Catch you later.